Okay, boxing fans, I want to talk about this Rocnation Sports, and they've obviously made a big move now. They've signed Andre Ward, which is, a lot of people are kind of excited, glad to see Andre Ward's going to be coming back and fighting. There's rumours going around that Rocnada could be the next target for Rocnation. Now, this is all well and good, but I'd like to know what the Rocnation contract involves. Now, Keith Thurman was one of the fighters that turned down a contract. I believe also Adrian Broner has also turned down a contract. 2 Al Haymon fighters. Now, I know a lot of people know that I do like Keith Thurman. I am a fan of Keith Thurman, but putting that aside for 1 second and being unbiased, it's clear at the moment, it's evident that Al Haymon fighters, whether they're belt holders or unbeaten, are not prepared to take the big fights unless there is no other wiggle way out of it. Wilder is one of the first who actually going to be stepping up and taking that big fight against Deverne, as we know. Now, if the Rocnation contract is to ensure that the fighters they sign are involved in big money fights, so they kind of make their money back in the investments in fighters quickly, then that requires those fighters to start taking serious bouts. What in turn is what I'm saying is there's no more easy fights, or there won't be many easy fights out there, or not as many easy fights as maybe running behind Al Haymon and blaming it on Al Haymon. That's my thought process here, because if Rocnation Sports are going to be the anti-Al Haymon, then they're going to want to put on big fights, good quality cards. And to pull that off means you need to have good quality opposition and good bouts. And fighters willing to take risks. Andre Ward signed on the dotted line. And the fact that he signed on the dotted line, without hesitation, yes, he's out of the contract with Joe Goose and Tutor. But we all know Andre Ward has the skills to pay the bills. He doesn't need to hide behind a promoter or hide behind a manager. And he's dedicated to sport. Not that I'm saying that Keith Thurman is running behind Al Haymon. I'm not suggesting that for 1 second. However, we will see more about this Rocnation contract sooner rather than later. But we'll see anyway. But what still concerns me, or not even concerns me, it'll be interesting how many fighters come out now and sort of try and bin Rocnation. They're offering money, they must pay good money. So is it the fact that they don't want to be fighting stiff opposition? Yeah, Adrian Broner's refused it. And I heard that Keith Thurman was saying in an interview that he wanted to get himself a nice car. And he wanted to get more money in. So I guess he could sign Rocnation. But like I said, I'd love to know what you people think out there, boxing fans, and whether the Rocnation contract equals fighting better opposition as opposed to staying with Al Haymon and sort of being spoon-fed. Okay, I'm out.